Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mary Potts, whose photograph is here at the Narragansett, Rhode Island Ocean State Road Race Marathon, is an MS candidate in environmental conservation and sustainability at UNH. Before coming to Durham, she received her BA in environmental studies from Northeastern University. She's proven to be a wonderful asset for the town of Durham this summer, and working with our team of dedicated employees, our volunteer board members, and UNH experts as part of her sustainability fellowship. Mary is talented, thoughtful, and just a really terrific person. And she's proven herself to be up for the exciting yet grueling marathon-like challenge, which is public policy making in the public sector. Mary, over to you.
Right. Well, Durham has a long history of sustainability initiatives, and the greenhouse gas inventory that I conducted this summer is really just one tool and one step along the way. So I'd like to frame my findings as part of Durham's sustainability story over time. So looking at the graph, Durham has already done a lot in the last decade to lower its greenhouse gas emissions. For example, it has offset the electricity consumption at its wastewater treatment plant with renewable energy, and that alone lowered its emissions 30%. On top of that, they've done extensive energy efficiency upgrades of their facilities, and as a result of all of that work, Durham has quite a low municipal carbon footprint today. Looking at the middle bar of the graph, you can see that the two largest remaining emission sectors are transportation and purchased electricity. So these are the sectors that Durham should focus on going forward. So two strategies that I recommend. Durham is currently involved in 2 solar power purchase agreements, and buying out the solar arrays in these agreements would completely offset municipal electricity needs. Durham also has the opportunity to transition its police fleet to hybrid electric vehicles that would meet the town's needs. So these two strategies would reduce municipal emissions a further 43% and could also save the town money in electricity and gasoline purchases within a few years. Another interesting result of my work this summer, Durham has a huge amount of conservation land, and based on my preliminary estimate, it sequesters about 2,400 metric tons of carbon each year, which is double what the municipal operations of the town emit. This isn't a direct carbon offset, but it does show the value of Durham's history of conserving land. Next slide. So to make sure that this work continues going forward, Durham is hiring another fellow this fall to conduct a community inventory. So that will expand upon this municipal inventory to include the residential and commercial sectors to paint a more complete picture of sustainability in the town. It will also include more thorough nitrogen calculations with food and agriculture in addition to wastewater. Long-term, Durham is also hoping to establish a sustainability coordinator position in its staff to oversee its sustainability efforts, and staff will be taking over the annual SIMAP updates to continue tracking their emissions over time. Next slide. So reflecting on the summer as a whole, I'm really grateful to have had this experience because it broadened my professional exposure to new sectors. And as we've seen from all of the really varied presentations earlier today, climate change has so many different actors working on it across sectors and across different, sub-issue areas. And I think understanding the role and contributions of each sector is really valuable. I'm also grateful to have developed a better technical understanding of carbon accounting, because I think that will inform my climate policy work really at any scale going forward. So with that, I want to thank my mentors Todd and Jen for all of their support this summer, as well as Megan and Allie for advising the emissions group.